Hyperlapse using an iPhone. I know it's been a really long time since we have done a tutorial and a talking short like this. I've been really busy with travel and other things. So hope you're all doing good. So without wasting your time, let's get straight into the tutorial. Now, hyperlapse. Now, hyperlapse are some of the common techniques used in travel films. And there are a lot of techniques with which you can achieve hyperlapse. So one of the most common technique is using photos. So in this particular step, you take a photo and then you walk a little and you take another photo and you keep repeating until you get the result. But this process is very time consuming and you need to make sure that the path is clear. So it's not a very easy technique. But again, to get a very high quality hyperlapse, this is the best method that you can do. But in this video, I'm going to tell you how you can use your iPhone to get a nice looking hyperlapse. For those who don't know, I'm Fenzir. I do travel, tech and filmmaking on this channel. So if you're into that sort of stuff, please consider hitting the subscribe button. Now, in order to do this using your iPhone, all you have to do is open your camera app and then just click the time lapse option. So time lapse is like a steady shot. Hyperlapse is a moving shot, but not to worry, we can fix all the shakes and the jitters in post using DaVinci Resolve. So in this time-lapse mode, just click record and keep walking until you have the results. So once it's complete, the video is going to look very shaky and very jittery. Now it's an easy fix using editing software like Premiere Pro or DaVinci Resolve. So in this video, I'm going to tell you how you can fix it using DaVinci Resolve. So watch until the end of the video to know how it's done. So once you have the hyperlapse ready, this is how it's going to look like from your phone. But you can see it's all very shaky and it's very messy. So let's fix that using DaVinci Resolve. So the very first thing that you have to do is right click and create a new Fusion clip. That means you can open this in Fusion. And not to worry, once you hear the term Fusion, I know you're gonna think like it's gonna use a lot of computer power and all those things, but it's just a simple stuff, nothing too crazy here. So let me open Fusion. So this is our footage that we have. So what you have to do is click Shift plus Spacebar and search for Tracker. Okay, and click Add. If this window doesn't open up, what you have to do is select Tracker and select Inspector. Now the very first thing you have to change is change the adaptive mode from None to Best Match. Okay, now you need to track a point. For that, this is the tracker. What I'm going to do is I'm going to track on this head right here. Just place the tracker where there is enough contrast. So you can see in this case there is you can see right here that it's well separated and easy to track. So once I have the tracker ready, let me bring the playhead to the beginning and let me just select his head right here and select this one right here. This means track forward in time. So it's tracking, it's gonna take a few minutes. Okay, so it has done a very good tracking. If you find that the tracker has gone out of place, just place the playhead wherever it went out of place and you can again hit track. But in this case, it did a pretty decent track. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is after this, you come to Operation, select Match Move, then select Background Only. So what it does is it makes whatever it tracked right in the center. Okay, see, now it's right in the center, but what you can see here is it's messing up the frame. So to fix that, what you have to do is again click on Tracker, Shift plus Spacebar, select Transform. This is just to zoom in the image right here. Now you come to the size, you can just zoom in a little bit and then check if the frames are ready. Yes, so that fixed the problem. Now you have a smooth, stable hyperlapse. Now to make it more convincing, what you can do is come to Open Effects and add in the zoom blur to the footage. Now I know it's too much, so you don't have to do that. You can always reduce the intensity here. And there is something called center exclusion. What it means is the blur doesn't affect the center. So you can play with this. I don't want the center to be completely blurry. Now I have something that looks like this. You can again play with the zoom blur a little more if you want. Maybe, you know, this too crazy. Yeah. Now the thing that really sells is the sound effect. So I've added a bit of whooshes and traffic, since we have traffic in this frame. So we went from something that looked like this to something like this. So I hope you guys learned something from this video. I have done a lot of travel content recently about my trip to UK. So if you have not watched it, I'll leave a link in the description as well. So that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.